Hello everyone, this is Kate, and this is Game 6 with the white team in the recreational league that I play in. I will warn you up front that I didn't get much sleep the night before this game, and my concentration was next to nothing. I had a really hard time focusing, and it turns out what happens in that case is that my 90s goalie-brain comes out for pretty much the whole game. So yeah, that's what you're going to see here. Just barely reached. And the woman with the blue helmet is super dangerous. And like an unfocused spaz, I just back myself right into the post. Usually I'm quite good at having a sense of where they are, but I was not good at that on this evening. Uncharacteristic glove save that also stayed in the glove. It seems that if they're really far out to the side, I have a better chance of catching it these days. She completely faked me out because she almost always goes glove. And I did not want to get beaten by her yet again on a breakaway to my glove hand, like she did the other night multiple times. That puck got so far away from me, I thought I could poke check it away, but luckily I managed to make the save lying completely prone on the ice. I employed the deer in headlights approach to this puck handling incident, and then ran into my post again. More 90s style desperation sprawling. And that pauses the, did I get it? Did I get it? And then waiting to see what the people around me, how they're reacting. Nice little poke check and pad save, and then the flop. If I mention every time I back into my post, I'll become a broken record, so. Although that one is relevant. I let in a goal because I was completely off center to the net. And I also wasn't square to the puck. A decent pass for once. I'm not sure what was with that awkward freak out because I don't think the puck was where I pounced the second time. I think it was just between my pads, but went for the poke check again there, but completely whiffed it. Somehow saw that through the double screen. Super lazy pass right there. My favorite type of desperation save, the back of the paddle save. I always love when I can pull one of those off. And that's the end of the first period. It figures I would get a ton of shots on the night that I'm completely exhausted. Another decent pass. What? Sprawling paddle save, and then I got my stick stuck in the net. That doesn't happen too much anymore. It used to happen to me a lot when I was foolishly using a 26-inch paddle, which worked for me when, back in the 90s when it was a lot of stand-up sort of goaltending, but I found trying to use it these days, I just kept hooking it inside the post. So I recently picked up a much shorter stick, and it's worked out pretty well most of the time. I didn't want to risk going after this puck. I really should have raced her out for it, but I ended up giving her a really good chance. And then I sprawled. But stayed out of the net, so whatever. I didn't end up having to make a save there, but I was happy with my ability to get to the post I needed to get to in time, had there been a shot. A beautiful tip-in by my own D. Really, though, isn't my bad. I really should have had that regardless. I should have had my stick in a better spot covering the 5-hole, and I just had it too far off to the left. I always like when I can push the rebounds really far out from the net. I could feel this one try and squeeze underneath my arm, and I wasn't entirely sure I managed to squeeze it fast enough, but luckily I did. And this is me being instantly annoyed with myself because the woman with the blue helmet came in and took her shot and scored on my glove. Which is what I'm used to her doing all the time. My usual habit of falling away from that left post. I need to figure out a way around that. I also notice a lot of times when I go into the RVH that I leave a gap between my foot and the post. I need to be more mindful of that in the future too. This right here is the most sprawling 90s save of the night, and I was very excited about it when it happened. Despite the fact that I was scolding myself for flopping everywhere constantly. As I said, flopping everywhere constantly. The woman here in the black jersey was actually on my team last year. She's really cool. I really enjoy playing with her. At least one thing I'm consistent with is keeping my skate blade tight to the post. And that is the end of Game 6. Overall, I thought it was all right, despite the fact that I was completely exhausted and flopping around like crazy. I thought I played well despite that, and yeah, had a good time, as usual. So, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.